Welcome back, everyone. It's Showthon 'em Up coming at you with your Week 11 waiver wire pickups that you're not going to want to miss. Playoffs are coming up, and getting depth on your bench is super important. So stick around to find out which players you should be targeting. Starting off with running backs, we have Wayne Gallman and D'Onta Foreman. Wayne Gallman's only 1% owned throughout leagues out there, and we saw after Cordell Patterson suffered an ankle injury in last week's game, Wayne Gallman came in and got the bulk of the carries ahead of Mike Davis. So if Cordell Patterson happens to miss this Thursday's game against the New England Patriots, I really like the opportunity for Wayne Gallman. Next, we have D'Onta Foreman. D'Onta Foreman's only 2% owned throughout leagues out there, and over the last couple of weeks, it seems like he's been on the field ahead of Jeremy McNichols and Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson seems to get the goal line work more so, but D'Onta Foreman's in on early downs and has shown a lot of big plays and explosiveness. So I really like his matchup this week against the Houston Texans, who have given up a lot of fantasy points to running backs, but you never know what this team's going to do with the running back position. They just lost Derrick Henry, so they're still adjusting, but this team is rolling right now. So if they're going to use D'Onta Foreman, I really like his upside in his matchup this week. Next, we have our wide receivers, Kendrick Bourne and Bryan Edwards. Kendrick Bourne is only 14% owned throughout leagues out there, and if you're looking for a wide receiver, he may be someone you want to take a look at. This past Sunday, he had 4 receptions for 98 yards and a touchdown. And if you go look at his stats, you're going to see that he's been pretty inconsistent. But if you watch any of the games, they really try to get this guy involved. They even have him throwing passes. So I really like the upside of him. And I really like him as an add to your bench. Not someone to necessarily pick up and play, but as a depth piece going into the playoffs. I've been stressing this a lot, that getting depth on your bench is super important. So I really like him as an add this week. Next, we have Bryan Edwards. Bryan Edwards is only 15% owned throughout leagues out there. And with Henry Ruggs not on the team, they are starting to get him more involved on this Raiders offense. I've been hearing it all season long, and this past Sunday, they finally did, getting him 3 receptions for 88 yards and a touchdown. Now, can you expect this kind of performance every week? You can't really tell right now, but this team needs help at the wide receiver position, and Bryan Edwards has shown that he has big playability, so they're definitely going to get him involved. So I really like him as an add this week. Next, we have our tight end, Tyler Conklin. Tyler Conklin's only 38% owned throughout leagues out there, and this guy is pretty involved in this Vikings offense. He averages 5 targets or more a game, and this past Sunday, he got 2 touchdowns. So I really like the upside of this guy on a team that is constantly either playing from behind or playing to stay into the game. So they're going to be throwing the ball a ton, which means he should be super involved. So if he's available in your league, pick him up now. Next, we have our quarterback of the week, Mac Jones. Mac Jones is only 14% owned throughout leagues out there, and he has a favorable matchup this week against the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons give up a lot of fantasy points to quarterbacks, so I really like the position for Mac Jones this week. I understand the Patriots offense likes to run the ball a lot, but I still see a way that Mac Jones is a good fantasy quarterback this week. So if you're looking for a quarterback to play this week and he's available, I would start him with some confidence. Last, we have our defense of the week, the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are only 16% owned throughout leagues out there, and over the last couple of weeks, this defense has been on fire. Now they have a favorable matchup against the New York Jets, who have a question mark at the quarterback position with Mike White starting. So I really like the upside for this defense this week. They've been killing it the last couple of weeks, and with the matchup against the New York Jets, I expect them to do the same. So if they're available in your league, I would pick them up and play them. And that's going to do it for us this week. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And as always, don't forget, line them up!